All right, before we get to Jacoby Brissett and Deshaun Watson, I want to ask these guys about semifinalists for the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Two Steelers are on that list. Hines Ward, he's been there before 7 times now. And James Harrison is a first-timer. So, Will Graves, give me your synopsis. Will one of those two,
okay,
all
right, I'm going to make
Who makes it?
Neither of them. And look, I will respect both those players. Look, I wasn't here when Hines was in his prime. My first year here was his last year with the team. As a guy that watched, the longtime NFL guy, I never, when the Steelers played, I never thought, oh crap, Team X is facing Hines Ward. I just never thought that. Maybe, I didn't root for the Ravens, so maybe that's why I didn't think that. Debo is more of an interesting case because I think for 5 years he was maybe one of the 3 best players at his position in the league. Hines, it just was never. He's great numbers, got some hardware, and he can have that and have a great life. I just don't see him as a Hall of Famer.
No, I don't think Harrison. I don't think, first of all, neither one will get in.
Eventually?
Oh, well, I think Hines will. I've been on that soapbox for Hines Ward for a while now, just because of not only the stats, he has the stats, the 1,000 catches, the 80 touchdowns. He has the hardware, like you said, Super Bowl MVP, 2 Super Bowls. He has everything. I mean, even big game plays. He's always showed up in big games. The blocking. I know people, poo-poo at the blocking right now. It's like, oh, it's a wide receiver needs a catch. But he changed the game in that respect. And I always throw those numbers out with Andre Reed. I know they're different people, but those numbers with Andre Reed were almost identical.
He's already in the Hall of Fame, for those who don't know. Yeah,
but the problem is now is those numbers are now much, much better now with the open offenses. So if he's going to get in, it's probably going to be that, the Veterans Committee or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think that's why the Steelers created the Hall of Honor for guys like this. I think they're tremendous I think they're great players in Steelers lore and Steelers history. They don't win Super Bowl 40 maybe or Super Bowl 43 without either guy. But when you compare them even to their peers among the finalists for this class, Andre Johnson was a better player than Hines. I love Hines, but Johnson was better. And DeMarcus Ware, not only did he have that great 3 or 4 year period like Harrison, he had it over a longer period of time. He had amazing longevity. So I think those guys are outstanding all-time Steelers players, but I don't think they're Pro Football Hall of Famers.
All right, let's talk about the next subject, which is Jacoby Brissett, who led his team to a win, had a big 4th and 10 throw for a touchdown to David Njoku, and then he led them over Tampa Bay in the overtime session. So, Mark, this week Deshaun Watson comes back. Is it automatically, and I understand he's getting paid a lot of money, it's all guaranteed. Is that the only reason why? Does Cleveland feel they have a chance if they continue what they're doing, or are they just going to go roll the dice with Deshaun Watson just because?
They are 4-7. I mean,
yeah, but there are a lot of teams that still 4-7 could sneak in.
They're still 4-7, and then as we were talking before, they are paying him $250 million. As you said, should he or shouldn't he? This guy 2 years ago was one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league. Yeah. He was absolutely amazing, and I worry if you're an AFC North, a Steelers fan, that what he might be able to provide to them not only this year but over the long haul if he's able to get back to where he's at. So you sold your franchise down the river one way or another. He's on the field
we just talked
from
about
day one.
We talked about why start Kenny, instead of Mitch or whatever. I mean, you mentioned development. That's what this is about. I mean, it would have been nice if the Browns were 7-4. I think we could have this discussion. But, I mean, the Browns are looking at 2023 and 2024. They got this guy for 5 years. They get the ball rolling now. Maybe you get momentum. Maybe you go 4-2 down the stretch and have something going on into 23. So that's why you got to go with it.
I think Geno Smith has made guys like Jacoby Brissett a lot of money. Because I think that now, what's happened with Smith, I think, is going to give general managers the thought that, okay, I could take this guy, pay him less than the $40 million that franchise quarterbacks are making, and see if I can win with this guy. I think Jacoby Brissett will be someone's starting quarterback at the beginning of next year. Maybe there'll be a rookie behind him, like a Trubisky-Pickett situation, but I think he's going to get another shot with someone next year.
Yeah, he's 12 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, has pretty good passer rating, as I said, over the last 5 games. He's done a lot of things that Cleveland has utilized to, win today, and they've been close in other games. They lost to Baltimore by 3 and other stuff of that nature. When we come back, we're going to switch the topic. We're going to talk about college football and how these guys summarize both Pitt and Penn State's football season. That's coming up. Don't go away. This is the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown.
The Sports Showdown is sponsored by GMC Sierra.